America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. Gear that screams.
God, why do I always have to burp before I talk? Hey, welcome to I think this is episode 7 of The Psychology of Fuckery. I'm your host, Chris Roach. I have 2 other guest hosts here today because Christine James Walker and Joe Pomerico are out today. Christine had a procedure today, which we may, if she feels comfortable, talking about next week. And also we got, all I can say was good news. It went as well as it can go as far as surgeries go. So it was good news. And what else is going on? Okay, here we are. We're the back of governors. And Tony Walker on the 1 and 2. I'm very excited to have 2 good friends of mine. First, my comedy buddy, Miss Kelpy, is here. Say hi, Kelpy.
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
Kelpy!
What's up, Port Jefferson?
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I moved from Ronkonkoma to Port Jefferson Station. And, yeah, I wouldn't say I moved on up, but I moved I moved to the side. And, yeah, so Kelpy and I, we go to this open mic every Monday night. Which is 0.8 miles from my apartment. Yep. And last night we got a little banged up.
Got a little grimace.
We got a little grimace. We were drinking grimaces. Did you know there's a drink called a grimace?
It is purple, is it not?
It is purple. It's purple Powerade. It will
make you grimace.
Yes, purple Powerade, blue Caraco, grenadine, You have no sugar there for you, and vodka. I got to tell you, I thought it was pretty good. You know.
Do you remember not the Alabama Slammer?
Oh, thank you.
The Red Devil. Remember the Red
I
Devil?
don't remember the Red Devil, but I remember Alabama Slammers.
A Red Devil was an Alabama Slammer and a Kamikaze mixed into one glass. What could go wrong?
Jesus, I remember those shots back in the
Who
day.
is this guy, by the way?
Oh, you're not going to meet each other?
You didn't introduce him.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You're right. God, sorry, I went right there. I'm the worst host ever. My buddy Brian Orlando, the host of 94.3, The Shark.
Thanks, Kelpy.
A popular Long Island rock radio station, 94.3, The Shark. Brian Orlando in the house to promote his new book. We're going to get back to it in a little bit. And also, he's a big radio fan.
We didn't get to it in the first place.
Okay, we're going to get to it later. And we're going to talk about my big chocolate bar over here. But you started talking about shots.
Yeah.
And thank God the bartender is like close to my age, and I would say things like, "Hey, can we get a picture of woo woos?" And her face was like, "Woo woos."
That was peach snaps, right?
It was peach.
Oh
it was mixed. Yeah, it was peach schnapps. It was fruity.
Yeah.
So we would get like that. That was the back. I asked her. I said, "Do you make pictures for people anymore?" She goes, "No." That was big when I was younger. We would go to bars. We go, "Can I get a picture of Slammers?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a picture of Slammers, which is Alabama Slammers. Lemon Drop was a big one. Woo Woos, and what's the other one you said?
Kamikaze.
Kamikaze was a big one.
Which was vodka, triple sec, and lemon juice, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I remember if that went down the wrong pipe a few times. Lemon juice sometimes would get me way about.
Yeah.
I
I'm
went
from
to
the,
bartending school, and I thought after seeing Cocktail, I was going to be a world famous bartender
Yes.
and
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to Puerto Rico every summer. And
Yes.
It didn't work out that way, but the things that they taught you in bartending school, it lasted like 5 minutes, and then every trend was over.
Right.
Like pictures of
Yeah.
drinks and the recipes
of
to make
drinks.
pictures of shots, gone.
There's Irish car bombs were huge for a while.
Right. I was about to say, I'm from the Jaeger bomb generation.
Okay,
And
you
it was,
had that.
It was, yeah, Monster and Jaeger. Oh my God.
Jaeger
That's what it was.
bombs.
It was a Monster Energy drink,
Yeah.
drop a Jaeger shot in, right? And what was a baby Guinness?
Yeah.
Remember
Oh, like the
Baby
mini
Guinness?
beers?
No, it was you dropped a shot like a car bomb. You dropped a shot into a drink.
Oh, isn't it with the Baileys? Isn't that a car bomb?
Yeah. No, wait. No. I thought the mini Guinness was like a little bit of Guinness and Bailey's on top, or something. It looked like a little pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
A car bomb was Guinness and a shot of Bailey's.
That's
right?
the car bomb. Yeah, I think so.
But there was something called a baby Guinness. We're live on my little thing too. Maybe somebody has an answer
I'm
between
looking.
all of our social medias.
Yes.
I can.
What was the drink she was talking about where you drop a shot into Monster?
Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs.
That's a
Jaeger
Jaeger
bombs.
bombs. Jesus
Jaeger
Christ.
bombs.
Shot of Jägermeister, thing of Monster, and just like the trend for a while was vodka and Red Bull.
Vodka Red Bull, yeah.
Upper, downer, what could go wrong?
Oh my God, vodka Red Bull, your insides.
Oh, a
What's
baby
happening?
Guinness has Kahlua in it.
Kahlua.
Yes.
Kahlua.
Okay,
So
but
it's a
it looks
car
like
bomb with Kahlua?
That's
It's
fun
just like
to
a little
say.
one. Instead of dropping it like a car bomb, it's just like a little one.
Okay.
It looks like a tiny.
Now
Guinness.
it's all about the green tea
Kahlua.
shots. Have you had a green tea
Oh,
shot?
no.
Yeah. Ooh, they're good.
green tea shot.
Green tea shot.
What's in that?
All right, it's not green
I'm
tea.
sorry to make you work, Kelpy.
I'm not bartending tonight. Green tea shot.
Green tea shot.
Do they know in the chat? Let's everybody do a green tea shot.
No, so we were drinking these grimaces last night, and they were going down very quick. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God,
And this is at a bar that does comedy?
comedy, yeah. It's
At Royals. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's Royals in Mount Sinai, and it's a good bunch of guys. We try new material on each other,
Yep,
and
yep.
yeah, and it's an excuse to drink on a Monday. So
You should tell me when you do these things, and I would be happy to tell Long Island to go see you.
Okay,
At Royals.
we could use it because we
Come
could use
see
it
us at
'cause,
Royals Bar and Billiards in Mount Sinai.
yeah, when you do comedy, it's hard to get a good reaction from comedians.
Well, when you're doing comedy for a bunch of drunk people, it's probably easy, right?
Yeah,
Right.
drunk people aren't comedians.
Yeah. Right. And stoned people take 20 minutes to laugh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So a green tea shot is whiskey, schnapps, sour mix, and Sprite. And it's good.
Wait, so there's no green tea in it?
No, that's what I said. There's no green tea in it. It tastes like though. It's crazy.
Wow,
It's
that
very
sounds
good.
dangerous.
You
Let's
guys
go to
are all
Kirby Checks after this.
you guys all are from the island. Do you remember?
No, I'm not.
You're not from
No,
Long Island?
she's from all over. She's from Pittsburgh and the Buffalo area.
Kelpy, when did you get to Long Island?
4 years ago now?
4 years
ago.
So you wouldn't remember, but you, being from Ronkonkoma, would remember the bar Saints and Sinners.
Vaguely, yes. Where was that? Around here somewhere?
347 St. James, maybe, Smithtown. There was a 24-hour bagel store next door. But this bar specialized in a few specialty shots. One of them it tasted like Fun Stripe gum.
Fruit stripe gum.
Fruit Stripe gum.
So you taste it for 1 second?
And then it was done.
Was it on 347?
That's
Yes.
cool.
I know the 24-hour
wanna
bagel
look up
place.
that
It's like an
shot now.
L-shaped back in the day.
The bar was in one corner, the bagel store was in the other corner of the L.
Yes, there used to be like two bars there once, like one on one side, one on the other, and you could like walk like 10 feet to the other bar. Like, I don't know how it worked, but it did. Yeah, let's go to where you got to go to another bar? Yeah. That's nothing. Cell phones today and all this stuff. We used to go to bars, my friends and I, and you just like walk in, you're like, oh God, it's a cock party, and walk out. But now it's like, I feel like my friends and I, we could split up, and each one of us could have went to a different bar and gave each other reports on how good the bar was, and then we all could have went to that bar. We could have saved time. We could have really accomplished a lot more than being stuck at these cock parties.
But now they
There's
just read the
dating apps.
Google review.
I know. Oh yeah,
Dating
there's
apps.
dating app. Oh, forget it. Forget it. I remember, like, it'd be raining. My friends like, nah, we're not going to go out. Chicks don't like to go out in the rain. And we would stay home because chicks don't. It was all about women. It was all about meeting women and drinking.
Valentine's Day was a big one. And
Yeah.
at the time, it was like shooting fish in the barrel. So my buddies and I had the plan. It was Valentine's Day. We're going to go out and we're going to clean house.
You get to fight all the sad girls.
But it snowed so badly, nobody went out. It was like the three of us in a bar with...
Oh yeah.
You should have done it like trick or treat. Just start knocking on doors.
There were times.
Are you sad and alone?
That's great. I was, being on the tall side. There were times I'd peek in the window and like, nah.
You would peek in people's windows.
No, not people's windows. The bar.
Felony?
No. The bar windows.
Oh.
You know, we was just talking about knocking on doors, and you're like, I used to peek in the windows,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know how legal.
I would
Tony
peek on-
kept me off this thing now.
I would peek on their windows and be like, are you sad? Let me in.
It's not my fault I could see into the dressing room from here.
Yeah. Like, I would peek into the bar and be like, the ratio is not good tonight. I wouldn't even go in. So, anyway, we got a little banged up last night.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, you know what? The reason I switched from beer to vodka was trying to get rid of my belly. And it hasn't been working, so I think I'm going to go back to beer, and I'll be more in control.
Tequila. Did you try tequila?
I heard tequila is the only non-depressant alcohol.
It doesn't have yeast. I think it's the only alcohol that is derived from a plant, agave, so there's no yeast in it. So I think there's the least amount of carbs.
Okay. What's a good tequila drink? Like I guess a margarita.
I drink tequila and club soda. Once you add the sour mix, it's all sugar.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm speaking to you as a beacon of physical fitness myself, but
Yes.
tequila and club soda, from what I understand, is the most healthy of mixed drinks.
Okay. We'll try that on Monday, Kelp.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're here with my buddy Brian. He's got a new book. He's promoting, and he said, can I come on the show and promote it? I said, okay. And it is called Rock and Soul Tarot. Is it tarot or tarot?
It's tarot.
Rock and Roll Tarot. Rock and Soul Tarot. Rock and Soul Tarot. And I guess you'd call the subtext, or it says, interpreting the cards through the universal language of music. The foreword is written by Skid Row's Snake Sabo. Yeah. Cool dude. You had me on a podcast with him about mental health at one time.
Yeah.
It was great. And, wow, yeah. I'm just reading all this stuff, man. How do you connect tarot cards with music?
Well, I pick songs that I relate to, and each of the 78 cards represents an emotion, represents a situation, and so does music. There's a song that can represent every situation in our lives. So I use the examples of songs I picked, but you can pick your songs, your experiences, and apply them to the cards.
Okay. Figures I'm scrolling through the book, and I immediately open to the page on death. What the fuck?
You're scrolling through the book like this?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through the... Yeah, I'm scrolling. Sorry. I'm thumbing. Sorry, Kelpy. I'm thumbing. I'm perusing through the book and I write death. I write death. Now I know you just started something, a group too about tarot cards.
I teach tarot.
Ooh.
You teach tarot.
Yeah.
I like the way that sounds. Oh, Jack talk Thai, and Jack teach tarot.
You would love it because it's pretty much all chicks.
I
How
know,
do you
but here's the
get-
thing. Here's the thing. I'm a Catholic, and I feel like, am I allowed to do this? Are you? Are you like?
I'm not a practicing
Okay.
Catholic. I grew up Catholic. My mother still does tarot today, and she's a minister at a non-denominational church in
Okay.
Florida.
And Kelpy's an atheist.
Yep.
And okay. So
But so with tarot though, like you have to be gifted your set of cards.
No.
Yes.
No, you don't. There's actually
Ooh, I like
there's
this.
actually a passage in the book about this. There's a chapter on all
Okay.
of the myths about tarot, and
Okay.
that's one of them.
Okay. Well, I have friends, so they gave me a deck. So,
Did you ever see Stranger Things?
of course.
yeah.
All right, so in the first season of Stranger Things, there was one scene where Bill the vampire is explaining that some of the myths about being a vampire, like
You
seeing
said
yourself in the
Stranger
reflection.
Things.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I was getting messed up there. I don't
True
remember
Blood?
True Blood. True Blood.
Oh, Bill Skarsgård. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Bill. Yeah. Bill, I'm mad at you. Hey, Sookie, calm down.
Right.
No, Bill, I'm mad at you because I'm mad at you. She was always whining.
All right, so in True Blood, which is about vampires, sorry I screwed that up.
It's all right.
They are explaining that some of the legends about vampires were actually invented by vampires to help them get through.
Yeah.
So if they happened and you saw one, you wouldn't suspect them being a vampire.
Because every movie, the rules for vampires seem to be different. You can
Right.
go in the dark. You can go in the light. You can't go in the light. You can go in the light, but you shine like diamonds.
Every
And your
tarot
nipples-
book has different rules too. That's why I wrote this
Really?
one, to eliminate some of the rules. I believe personally that a lot of the legend behind having to be gifted a deck of tarot comes from two things. One,
Vampires.
right, vampires.
Sorry.
You don't want to fuck them up. But tarot can be dangerous. You
Yeah.
can't just run around and tell people what their future is.
Right.
So-
okay, go.
Being gifted a deck of cards limits who gets a hold of the cards. And
Valid.
the other thing, too, is it's competition. You don't want somebody else in business to be able to read as well. So by telling someone and ingraining it in their head that you can't do this unless I give it to you,
Yeah.
you control who gets the cards and who
Very
gets to read.
interesting.
You mean you're
Ooh.
controlling the competition?
Right.
Now, I actually saw a podcast of a woman who used to read tarot. I'm so excited I learned to say it properly. She used to read tarot, and she said before she read tarot, she always prayed before she went in because I guess you're subjecting yourself to demons. Your thoughts, Brian, go.
Yeah, no. Again, you have to be religious to believe in both sides of it, demons and the heaven side. Look, it could be dangerous because you're dealing with other people's emotion and other people's energy.
Yes.
Just like in radio, you're dealing with people's emotion. Just like as a professional psychiatrist, you're dealing with people's emotion. As far as the demon side of things, you're not there to tell people how to live their life. You're there to help people make better decisions so that they can live a better life.
Okay.
So this whole idea that only God can control your destiny, if you believe that, fine. As a tarot card reader, you're not there to control anybody's destiny, so there's no competition with God.
Okay. And where'd you get all that information from? Satan!
He's pulling my string right now, and he told me what to tell you in case this moment happened.
Okay. Wait, there was another question about tarot. I just escaped my mind. Oh, when you do things like this, there is a certain amount of responsibility. I know a woman that she's a psychic, or at least she presents herself as a psychic, and she was like giving out at a party one time, just going up to people. Like, it was a friend of ours that was pregnant, and she walked up to him and goes, "You're gonna have a very difficult pregnancy." I'm like, why would you? Even if you heard a voice in your head say that, why would you say that to that woman?
Yeah.
There's a few rules about tarot.
It's irresponsible.
You don't offer advice if you're not asked. You don't
Yeah.
just start walking up to people and reading them. They didn't ask. It's not your business. That is very satanic.
Ooh.
There's the whole Satan aspect of the whole thing because you're forcing an ideology on people they didn't ask for.
Yeah.
You don't predict death ever. You could be standing at the edge of a mountain, bleeding from your jugular during a hurricane, and you could ask me if you're going to die, and the answer is I don't know.
Right.
You never predict death.
The Grim Reaper could be standing behind you, going like this,
Yep.
and you're like, I had no idea. I have no idea.
And you don't tell people that it's an absolute. There is no future. There's only possibilities.
Yeah, flow.
You can never underestimate a person's ability to fuck things up. You can screw up anything. You're there to help people make better decisions. That's it. That's the whole point of intuitive guidance.
Do you consider yourself having psychic abilities or anything like that?
Yeah, so
What chapter is
I
that?
refused to call myself a medium for years. Chris and I did a podcast with a psychic medium named Jeffrey Wands.
Yeah.
Yes, he was telling me, yes.
One of the best and still is, and I have nothing but respect for him, and he's in here. Jeffrey has been doing it for so long, he is very comfortable calling himself a medium. I still struggle with that word because sometimes
You're a medium large.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm only 5'6". I'm kind of
So, Jeffrey, go ahead.
well, no, it's
I've opened for him a few times.
he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he's been doing it long enough where he has earned the right to call himself a medium.
Okay.
Me,
Okay.
I read tarot, I get messages. Yes, dead people talk to me, and then I tell you what they say. But I don't know during a 45-minute session what's going to happen.
Okay.
You might not be interesting. Dead people might not want to talk to you.
Wow.
You know, another very amazing psychic once said to me, just because they're dead doesn't mean they're smart. So
That's so...
Yes, because that's how I always felt about using Ouija boards and stuff, is that you were getting low-level chatter.
well, aren't Ouija
Yeah.
boards
Ooh,
designed
Kelpy.
to be the occult? Like that's supposed to
Yeah.
be the satanic side of things?
Because I don't know how, how much people are into Sylvia Brown or whatever, but she, she's been disproven with a lot of her things. But that is one thing she always talked about with Ouija boards, is that you Ouija boards are occulty, and you are just attracting low-level demons, basically.
So it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Sylvia Brown committed one of the flagrant psychic errors and fallacies. She was on the Montel Williams show. They were looking for Amanda Barry, and she looked Amanda Barry's mother in the face and said, "Your daughter is dead, sweetie."
Oh, my God!
You don't predict death. She was dead wrong, and she was on national TV, and Montel absolutely loved the woman. She said
Right.
she was going to live till she was 88. She lived to 77.
Amanda Barry was who at the time?
Amanda Barry was the woman who was found in the basement by... her and two others were found in captivity, and they were in the basement for 10 years, I believe.
Something crazy
Oh,
like that,
shit.
yeah.
I remember that. And she was still alive.
Yeah.
All of them were alive. They were presumed dead for years, and this guy who found them by accident was the neighbor.
Was that the one where the girl escaped? And
And
he's
he's
Yes.
like, wait,
yeah.
Sylvia Brown said you're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Get back in there. I can't help you. Wow, that was extremely irresponsible
exactly.
of Ms.
yeah.
Brown.
That's why I was like, she's, but that is how I learned that Ouija board stuff.
Listen,
Wow.
all psychics are amateur therapists. All bartenders are amateur therapists.
Agreed on that.
All comedians are alcoholics.
Well,
They like
the ones that drink Grimace shots are anyway.
They were
No,
full cocktails.
They were full pint glasses, guy. They were full.
They weren't even shots.
Oh my God.
And you don't read drunk people either.
Oh really? That's a thing? Oh.
Do their like ideas slur? Their memories kind of slur?
No, you just...
Because I would imagine as a psychic, if you have a psychic business, and like sometimes I've seen neons in the city, and maybe one or two on Long Island where you see the neon said psychic, walk-ins welcome.
There's one right down the road from you guys on
Yeah.
347.
There is.
Yep.
Now they must get drunk. People walking in there. Yo, let's go to the psychic.
Yeah. After this, we're gonna get a tattoo.
It's very
Yeah.
irresponsible to read somebody when they're drunk.
Oh.
Well, think about it.
I'm
You're
seeing
dealing
you-
with
right.
You're dealing with heavy emotion.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you don't want to do when you have a drunk person in front of you? Invoke their emotion.
I'm seeing you going to Taco. You're going to Taco Bell. I see Taco Bell in your future.
This guy's a genius.
Yes, Taco Bell. That'll be $400.
I can see an 8-week program in your future.
Yes, $800 now, and pick me up a number
Then the
4.
guy takes up sewing.
Right?
Pick me up a number 4. Wow.
4's your lucky number.
So yeah, it's like some people used to walk into tattoo parlors back in the day when I'm sure those are ones like in city areas where you have a lot of foot traffic. They'd walk in, "Hi, I want 2 8 balls on the top of my hands," which was a movie with Charlie Sheen. I can't remember.
My first tattoo is a cover-up.
Was it really?
Well, my second tattoo is a cover-up.
I was
on my
going to
first
say. Wow.
Covering up my skin.
So you covered up a tattoo you didn't know you had yet.
I found out about it the next
He
day.
predicted it.
Wait.
Also, the payphone that I had to use to call my mother at the time, because this was like 1999, the conversation of, I need you to pick me up. I'm in Kew Gardens, Queens, and I have a tattoo, was not the most pleasant.
Wow.
Why
It was
did
on
you
your
have to
arm?
tell her?
Yeah, you're a good boy. You know, you're a good boy. And I think I seen you.
Tattoo.
Wait, I think
I needed the ride home.
Yeah, okay.
when I was perusing, when I was thumbing through this book, I thought I saw your mom mentioned in here. Is your mom mentioned?
My mom wrote a passage in the book. 5 musicians, my mother, and a couple of my clients and a couple of my students and mentors.
Wow.
How much of the book did you write?
Right.
I'm joking. I'm
There's
joking.
there's a glossary, there's a couple of pictures,
Yeah. there
and my
is.
name.
There it
I'm
is.
joking. I was joking.
A note from who's Jamie Lynn?
Jamie Lynn
Seeger?
is actually one of the editors.
Oh, okay. Wow. So where can our listeners find Rock and Soul Tarot?
Well, right by you guys, there's a bookstore called Book and Mortar in
I
Mount
saw
Sinai.
that. Yeah, I saw that.
They carry the book. I'm actually doing
love
an
it.
event there on October 24th. You could buy it at the Next Chapter in Huntington. I'm doing an event there with Vinny from Sponge, who wrote in the book, on October 19th. You could buy the book at Little Shop of Crystals in Sayville.
Okay.
Love that spot. Love that store.
Peace, Love, Prana on William Floyd Parkway in Shirley. And then you can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Right, that was my thing. Can you get it online? Of course. And wait, that brick and mortar place, it was called
Books and Mortar.
Books and Mortar. They have like writing areas.
Yeah.
We're going to go to there tomorrow. Kelp, we're going there tomorrow.
All right.
We write on Wednesdays.
It's a cool spot.
On Wednesdays we write.
We try to anyway.
If I give you $20, can you buy a copy of the book? It'll make me look good.
I will. I'll come in there. I love your book. It's changed my life. And my wife's pregnancy was just fine.
All 5 pages that I wrote of it.
Sorry. I'm just looking for bits, man.
Yeah.
Just doing bits.
I'm a horrible interviewer. You think I knew he was coming all week? I would prepare some questions. So Brian, why purple for the book cover?
Because you love grimace shots.
I
It's
do
a
love
tribute
grimace
to your-
shots.
He
Now you
predicted
said
it.
something. There's a guy here on the tarot card. He looks like a magician. Is he somebody popular or?
I have no idea who that is.
All right.
A buddy of mine from Wild Child Designs in
The tattoo
Eastport.
place?
Ooh.
Wild Child, the tattoo place?
No,
The Doors tribute band?
no,
Those tribute band? Thank you, Tony.
no. It's a graphic design business.
Oh, okay.
He's Bill Smith, great guy. One of my listeners volunteered to do the logo, and it's the logo of my business cards became the logo of my book.
Okay.
Love it.
Pretty cool. Now, how's things going over at the Shark, buddy? 94.3 The Shark. When you like work the mornings or you pre-record? I can't remember.
No.
Do you pre-record or you go live?
No, I'm live.
I thought I was.
You were on with me a bunch of times.
But I thought one time I was on you.
What? You literally did the show with me like a dozen times over 11 years.
This is the psychology of fuckery. Chris Roach, I'm glad you're tuning in for this. And
You sat at the second mic and did like hours of the show with me many times.
94.3 The Shark. Bam! The future.
We
of
literally have a
rock and
line.
roll.
It says, "Hi, I'm Chris Roach, and you're listening to Orlando on 94.3 The Shark."
You do? Do I get royalties for that?
Not at all.
You get
Residuals?
shots at
I mean,
Royals for it.
residuals? No, I thought there was one time I worked with you, we pre-recorded. I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe it was just a delay.
No.
Are you on delay?
We did an interview. Well, some bands we put on delay because they can't control their cursing.
Right.
But no, we did an interview for the Saturday night show,
Right.
and we taped some of that.
We did?
But we were live. Like,
Good thing I didn't know. I would
could
have
you
been nervous.
please accompany him?
I guess I need to, yeah.
Good thing.
Papa Roach here is going senile, so that's why they young comics hanging out with
gotta-
him, making sure
I gotta
he
get
gets
off the-
across the street okay and stuff.
Yeah, I got to get off the vodka.
Yeah.
We have a couple of events. Actually, the reason why I have my book event at the Next Chapter on October 19th is because that night Sponge is playing at the Paramount. It's a 94.3 The Shark Presents show. So I was able to book an event with Vinny at 5 o'clock at the Next Chapter, and then that night Sponge will join Rob and I in the studio and probably do a couple of songs live.
What's their most popular song, Sponge?
Plowed.
Okay.
Say a prayer for me.
Yeah. They've been around a while, Sponge.
And Molly, 16 candles down the drain.
Nice. Did you ever try Molly? The
She's
drug?
all right.
The drug Molly.
Thank you for bailing me
Supposed
out.
to be the most amazing.
I don't know what I can and can't admit
Molly.
to.
How about, so you've interviewed a lot of bands and stuff.
Yeah, take
Has
over
anybody
Kelpy.
been
I'm gonna have another
stinky?
bite here.
Like, smell bad? Is anybody stinky?
No,
Great-
thank God most musicians,
Great question,
actors, and
Kelpy.
comedians do wear deodorant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this.
No Brooklyn bands then, I guess.
No, Life of Agony. They smell delicious, actually.
Ooh.
This is so good.
Joey Allen, I love you.
I've been listening to the Toxic Waltz by Exodus lately. You know that song?
Yeah.
I'm eating.
Was that Dukes?
In the microphone.
Was
That's
that Rob
one.
Dukes singing? Who sang The Toxic Waltz?
Oh, don't try to be smarter than me. I have no idea what you're saying.
That's why I asked you.
It was Mama Dukes. But does anybody know the guitarist for Exodus? Who he is? Who one of their first guitarists?
Well, one of their first was Kirk Hammett.
From Metallica. There's some spitting chocolate all over the microphone.
Are you even old enough to know who Kirk Hammett is?
How old do you think I am?
A lot younger than him.
This show has been brought
Kirk
to you by.
Cameron?
Kirk, yes. Speaking of religion,
Oh my God! You see this thing? It's like a chocolate peanut butter hockey puck.
yeah, what is the nutritional
Buc-ee's,
value on that?
yeah.
Oh, I don't
I
give
wanted
a-
to bang his sister so bad growing
I
up.
believe
though.
you.
Kelpy sister?
No. Do you have a sister?
I'm an only child.
Kirk Cameron. Candace Cameron?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. DJ Tanner.
Bucky's Overbite. That's the name of this chocolate
Yeah,
bar.
it's like a beaver.
It is amazing. And Bucky's is a popular like gas station
Yeah,
or
huge. Love it. Love Buc-ee's.
May I see the
I only come to
wrapper?
this podcast and I every time I'm here I just talk about Buc-ee's.
Bucky's and Sheets.
Love Sheets. Love Wawa.
Roach, you're talking about switching the vodka for less calories.
Right.
This thing has 10 grams of fat and 5 grams of saturated fat.
Oh, I taste it. It's delicious. But I've never been to Bucky's. What, they're in North Carolina?
They're like all down,
All down
south.
south,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're fantastic.
There was a place we used to stop on the way to North Carolina. It was called Dixieland. It had a tremendous,
On 95?
yeah, it had a tremendous, what do you call that flag? The, God,
Confederate?
Confederate, thank you. It had a tremendous Confederate flag. And I wonder if that Confederate flag is still up.
Probably.
It wasn't an actual flag. It was a plastic sign with illuminated sign with a Confederate flag, and you get the Stuckey's log. You ever get the Stuckey's pecan roll? Mm-hmm. It was good.
Yeah.
I would imagine if it was in South Carolina, it might still be up.
Oh no, this is North Carolina.
Yeah, they tend to be a little more liberal down there. There's a good chance it's gone.
I don't know.
I was just in South Carolina. It was a good time. Good time.
I was there in March. I was in
Yeah.
North Carolina, but I drove about 45 minutes to get to a South Carolina beach.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a stark difference. North Carolina is much more New York, and South
Yeah.
Carolina,
South
is
Carolina-
much more
Florida,
yes.
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which is like the older.
That's where
yeah,
I was.
Yes. Yeah, it felt like Florida. It was beautiful there, though. I had a great time.
But it's weird.
I had to
You-
hide smoking weed, though.
But a
I
lot of
had a
the-
security guard come outside.
Oh my God.
Smoking a joint outside on the beach. No.
Did you drive from North Carolina to South Carolina?
So I drove from Long Island to Harrisburg, rode down with the maid of honor from Harrisburg all the way down to South Carolina.
There was one road where you're in North Carolina until you're not, and then like you
Yeah.
look up and you're in another state.
Yeah.
I can't remember the
Yeah,
name
I
of
know.
the
It
road.
was beautiful. I had a great time. Trying to remember.
A lot of New Yorkers moving to Myrtle Beach, though.
Yeah.
The
New
Carolinas
Yorkers.
have become the new Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
20 years ago, our parents moved to Florida. Now everybody's going to North Carolina.
I never heard. There's an actual term for New Yorkers
Snowbird.
who moved to Florida. They were snowbird. They moved to Florida, and it's too hot.
Halfbacks.
Halfbacks.
They moved to
It
Florida.
almost sounds
originally.
racist.
Yeah.
It almost sounds racist.
Then they go to North Carolina and they move halfway back.
Halfway back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The psychology of fuckery. I mean, I always try to find new psychological terms, and here's one of my new favorites. It's called Otrovert. 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 And tell me more, Chris. Okay. You've heard of introverts. You've heard of extroverts. The Otrovert is, and I'm reading from the book here. The Otrovert is, the core trait of an Otrovert is a persistent feeling of not belonging to any group, environment, or identity, even when actively participating.
Yep.
So here's how they differ. An introvert focuses on solitude and conserving internal energy. An extrovert thrives on social interaction and external stimulation, gaining energy from groups. Here's a new term, I never heard this one. An ambivert can adapt and find comfort in both introverted and extroverted situations. And then there's the Otrovert, the new term. They experience a persistent sense of otherness, feeling like outsiders when comfortable and friendly. Feeling like outsiders even when comfortable or friendly. Kelpy, which one of those do you think you are?
I'm definitely the final one because I even in like my hometown, I just like I always felt I was always the other person. Like I was never like wherever I moved. I was just I felt not in the group. Well, because like my hometown area was really small and everybody was like, I come from a place with like no fucking traffic lights. Is dirt, nothing, and everybody's related to everybody. I wasn't related to other people though.
And you're very, very northern New York.
Yeah, so I grew up like 2 hours from the Canadian border.
Right. So introvert, extrovert, ambivert,
The
Otrovert.
Montreal side?
Not too far from St. Catharines.
Okay.
Brian, do you feel you're an introvert, an extrovert, an ambivert, or an Otrovert?
I think with those definitions, it depends on which way the wind's blowing that day.
Right. I think you could be like me. I'm an ambivert, which can adapt and find comfort in both introverted and extroverted situations, depending on whether or not I take Adderall. And yeah, I sometimes I'm just so introverted and like
when you're doing a show,
yeah,
hundreds, thousands of people, you're on, you're talking, everybody wants to take a picture with you.
Right.
You're good. When you get home, the last thing you want to do is talk to another
anyone.
soul. So you go from an extrovert to an introvert
I'm sitting on my couch in my
Yeah.
underwear and I don't want to talk to anybody. And
The social battery's empty.
yes, and even like the next day, people will call me and I just won't answer. I'm like, I just can't talk to anyone right now. I can't talk to. I'm not in that headspace. Especially there are certain people like Kelpy and I were talking about this on the way in. There's certain people that it's never going to be a 5-minute phone call. So if I'm going to answer this phone, I have to be well rested. I have to have eaten breakfast already. And I'll let it go to voicemail or. So yeah, ambivert. I would say yeah, ambivert. The thing about the whole introvert thing is our line of business, comedians, radio personalities, we got to put ourselves out there on social media now. And it's like, if you're like in an introverted space, it's like, oh God, I had to make more content for my social media person. And I told her I was going to have it to her last Sunday. And I just haven't gotten around to it because I got to be in the headspace,
we get it on the Shark all the time. You guys got to make more content. And sometimes, I know to others it might seem interesting, but when you come to visit me and do the show live, you can't even remember that you did it, for Christ's sakes.
I was there, right?
You're sitting in a room. It's like a 6x6 room. Nothing happens. Oh, you're on the radio. It must be awesome.
Right.
90% of the time, celebrities aren't walking in. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
They're not even on the phone. You're just talking about music, about the songs.
Right.
And to me, it's a paycheck, but I don't know how to I don't know why that would be exciting to somebody else.
Right.
It could be, but getting your phone out in selfie mode and trying to make that work on a Instagram, to me, is impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, we want somebody in the studio at the time, so you're actually getting some content instead of being like, here we are.
I'm a solo morning show host. When I talk into the mic, well, thank you, but you don't know who's listening.
Right.
You have no idea what the reaction is on the other side. When you're looking into your camera, the only person you can see is you, and it's freaky.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, am I supposed to laugh?
Right. And with this whole introvert extrovert thing, like, I always felt like you're very good. Like, you can host a podcast. You're very good talking and articulating. I feel like even today I'm having like an introvert day where I'm really pushing myself to like I always felt I was better as like the number 2 guy in a podcast, like to just like snipe and say funny things. And this is new for me. Like when I come, this is the most I think I talk all day when I come on this podcast, and then that's it. I'm just like in my car crying after this.
Well, on like every broadcast team, you have the play-by-play guy and the color guy, and the play-by-play guy is the one who's doing most of the talking. And your job is to fill in the lines.
So that's the word I'm looking for. You're like more of a play-by-play guy, would you say?
Yeah.
You have to be on the air, yeah,
because you're by yourself.
And when you come on to join me, you're the color guy.
Yeah,
who does the funny noises?
It's a little racist, but
yeah, not on this show. You want to hear a funny story about that?
we just got canceled.
Eric Coleman, he's the safety on the Jets.
I remember him. Yeah,
awesome dude. I love. He's a good friend, and Eric was the color guy for Stony Brook football. I forgot who the play-by-play guy was.
I don't like where this is going.
Stony Brook was broadcasting on the Shark a while ago, and it was a big deal. So Eric came up, and I introduced him, to one of the older women who's no longer there. Yes.
God! I know
without thinking, I'm like, "Hey, Lou, here's Eric. He's the color guy for Stony Brook."
Oh my God!
What I meant was,
industry term, yeah.
Yes. I guess we have to change that industry term.
Yeah.
Thank God Eric has a phenomenal sense of humor because he still tells the story today.
Oh my God.
That's great.
It's an old term, color, like, colorful. He adds the colors. Maybe we could.
You're filling in the black and white lines.
Yeah, we need to.
What about the glitter guy?
Glitter guy.
Glitter guy. I like that.
Yes, Kelpy. He's the morning glitter guy.
He's making it sparkle.
I think what I was just going to open up my thesaurus app and look at it for a better word for color, but I think glitter is good.
Sparkle. It's great.
The glitter guy.
Yeah. That's cool that Stony Brook was on the Shark. That makes sense.
Stony Brook what?
Or wait, nope, I'm thinking of Suffolk. Never mind.
Oh, Kelpy.
He's mixing up mascots. Stony Brook's a Seawolf.
Seawolf,
Suffolk
yeah.
is the Shark.
Little trivia, not trivia, but a tidbit information on Kelpy. She is a professional mascot.
Really?
Yes.
She's been several mascots.
Yes.
And no, she's not a furry.
No, not for
She has jokes on it too.
For college teams?
I was my college mascot for Penn College. I was the Wildcat. But the big thing I was in college was I was dug out for the Little League World Series. And I think this is the 100th time I've mentioned this on a podcast.
No, Dugout is the name of the character.
Yeah, Dugout.
What did that outfit look like?
He was a gopher.
Aww.
He was a gopher. I didn't like those type of suits that have like hoops in them because I was a hula hooping mascot. So if there's hoops inside of the body, I couldn't do my bits, couldn't do my hula hoop stuff.
Oh.
I can do like all these crazy hula hoop tricks.
Go ahead, Brian.
You got Stony Brook and Suffolk mixed up, right?
A little bit for a second there.
Do you know the sign on Nichols Road where it says Stony Brook 8 miles, Suffolk 2 miles?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Right near Portion Road, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
My dad pretty much disowned me. I had to have been like 12, 13, and he's taking me home. And I'm like, Dad, how come the score is always 8-2 between Stony Brook and Suffolk? How come it never changes? Yeah.
That's great.
That's cute.
That's great.
No, I was a teenager. There was nothing cute about it. No.
He said, son, one day you're going to write a book.
There's a bunch of pictures in it.
Is there pictures in here? I was going to ask. Is there pictures in here? Wait, there is a picture. There's a picture of you about the author. Oh, you got your New York Rangers hat on. I love it.
There you go.
New York Rangers. The season starts soon. Hockey season is
I
coming
know
up.
it's preseason.
This picture was taken in Port
Oh!
That was me. That was
Kelps, that you?
That was Dugout. Yes. Yes. Dugout the Gopher.
Also-
Did you have signature moves as the Gopher?
Dugout was stricter because that character is owned by Disney. So I couldn't do like all the tricks that I used to be able to do when I was a high school mascot. If you notice, there's a hat on that character. I couldn't cartwheel anymore because the head. The hat's gonna hit the ground before you can cartwheel.
Right.
So I loved doing this type of thing, but this type of suit limited the amount of tricks and stuff that I had to come accustomed to because I could cartwheel in my suit. I could do all these like crazy hula hoop tricks and stuff. I flew in costume too. The cheerleaders would throw me up and I could actually stunt.
Wait, did you rehearse that or they just threw you?
No, we practiced.
They disliked you? And they said, Everybody get her!
I was beloved. What are you talking about?
Did anybody ever hit you? I've seen videos where people punching mascots.
Actually, I got really messed up for a while. A cheerleader, I scared her. I was like over on the other squad, and they were like, messing with me, playing with me, taking photos with me, whatever. But one girl did not see me, and she just like uppercut me like from the head. And mascot suits like this.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
it's like a chin
head's all
strap.
attached to me. So she
Man.
Really, so my neck and back were messed up for a while, and my parents were pissed we didn't know who she was because my dad kind of wanted to sue her because
Really?
she hit me that bad. I was really messed up from that.
It was an accident, though, kind of. No.
well,
she doing
can go
a
fuck
move?
herself.
Kelpy. I know who Kelpy's favorite mascot is. Anybody want to take a guess?
The Fanatic.
A popular.
Philly Fanatic?
One of them, yes. I have a official autograph from him.
The Philly Fanatic? Who's that?
The Philly Fanatic? He's
You
the
wa-
green guy with the big horn.
Oh, you're very, very close.
I love you.
It is a Philly person. It is a Philly mascot. What's the guy's name?
Gritty.
What's it? Gritty?
Gritty.
He's orange. He's for the Flyers.
He doesn't have eyelids. I love him to death.
He's new, isn't he?
yeah, not anymore.
5
but
years, maybe 5 years.
He's not as new as he was.
Like
but
the
yeah,
most horrible looking
I
mascot
love
I've ever
him.
He's popular.
He's atrocious.
He's hilarious. He's a goof.
New York Rangers podcast is pocket. New York Rangers mascot. It's just like a big.
seen. It's Matt Rempe.
It's a head with a helmet.
The Rangers defenseman is the most beloved member of that team.
Yes.
I'm a Sabres fan, and Sabretooth is a very beloved hockey mascot, even by people that aren't Sabres fans. Usually they're like,
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty
She
popular.
was also last. She was also the Easter Bunny
been
last
the
year.
Easter Bunny plenty of times. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
easy gig.
Easy gig. She goes around to the local malls, terrorizes children.
So, I'm not usually hired by them, but I just show up.
She just shows up in
Were
costume.
you ever Mrs. Claus?
Uh-oh.
Was I not supposed
I'm
to say
Santa.
that? All right.
What, you were Santa before?
No, I'm sad that I can't be Santa.
You would
I
be a good
I
Mrs. Claus.
A great Santa.
You would be a great Santa. You would be a great Santa. Or a munchkin.
An elf.
Because what
A
are you like?
Christmas munchkin.
You're like 4'11" or something?
Chris, everybody's short to you.
5
That
foot.
is true. 5 foot?
But 5 foot. We were at Grumpy Jack's, and that douchebag guy was like, "You're not 5 foot," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, yes.
I was like, "All right,
Yes.
whatever."
I learned Kelpy's voice can go from 2 to 15 in seconds. Some guy was being very handsy with his girlfriend, and Kelpy, woo, boy, did she let him have it. She let him have it. I was
He
like,
kept
oh.
grabbing this girl by the back of the neck.
Yeah, and Kelpy, man. The whole bar, like 50 people turned around like, what's going on? He was getting a little, he was being a little handsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all watched him walk out to the car. Anyway.
Yeah.
I love that bar.
Which one, Grumpy
Grumpy
Jack's?
Jacks.
We
They
love
sound up
Grumpy
for every
Jacks.
Rangers
Yes.
game.
Yeah,
Love Grumpy
good
Jacks.
food too. Good food. I heard Tara's is closing.
No.
Yeah.
It can't be.
I heard Tara's is closing.
No.
Either that or I'm starting a vicious rumor, but
You
I heard
are.
Okay, Tony, can you look into that? Tara is closed. Tony Walker, ladies and gentlemen, is our ombudsman producer. I like that word, ombudsman. Ombudsman.
The privilege of getting that hamburger for $1 throughout the years was one of the greatest Long Island traditions of all time.
They would have that. Was that the bar? They would hand you something. You would pull the tab to see if you.
Ooh, I
that
miss
was the
those type
happy
of
hour.
things.
Yeah. I was there plenty of times
Miss
for the happy
those.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually worked there for an hour and a half because my brother ran security for a lot of bars and clubs in Port Jeffy, and this is when I just got done filming the pilot for Kevin Can Wait, and I was like in limbo. And he's like, dude, the guy who's supposed to work there, he no-showed. Can you please just stand there until I get there? I'm like, ugh. So I stood by the door for an hour and a half. I even got in trouble for that hour and a half because, I kept walking outside, and, it's my job to make sure everything's, copacetic on the outside. No one's messing around. So I was walking in and out, and she was like, I heard she got upset, like he didn't stay in one spot. He walked in and out. Also, I ordered a beer. I guess, some bars you do security, and they let you have a beer too. She didn't want it.
At the end of the night.
Yeah, I know. I hate it. My brother came. I'm like, God, I'm out of here. I hated doing security. My brother ran security. He was like, you want to work tonight? And he would put me by the back door of Schaefer's back then. It was a club right on the water in Port Jeff. And I'd walk the back door. People would come up to me. I'm not kidding. They would go, "Where do we see? Were you just at the Westbury Music Fair doing comedy?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you got to check your ID in the front."
I did a couple of events there with WRCN 15 years ago.
Wow, at Schaefer's?
Yeah.
It's something else now. It's called something else now. I think Tommy who owns Tommy's Place, who's Tommy Schaefer,
Yeah.
sold Schaefer's, I think.
I
And now
think
it's Tommy's
everything in
Place.
Port Jeff except the Frigate, Billy's,
Frigate.
and that might be it. And Tommy's Place has changed names at some point.
Yeah, Tommy's Place used to be, I bounced at Tommy's Place a few times. Before, Tommy's Place was called Harbor Gates, and Kevin James used to bounce there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
And
Port
next
Jeff.
door to that was the backyard.
The backyard.
Across the street was Davenport, and then Billy's was right before you went up the hill.
Right. Billy's still there.
Billy's, but
Yeah.
they weren't for
But
a
they-
while. The fire.
Billy's had a fire?
Yeah, right.
I don't know
I'm
about
thinking of
that.
the right place?
I'm upset because they got rid of their full English breakfast. They used to have brunch there and used to get like English breakfast there.
Oh,
And
like
I
bangers and mash and stuff?
like a full English with the tomatoes and the beans. They don't. Mike and I went to go there. Like
Blood pudding?
yes, because I like that
Blood
coppery
pudding is
taste.
delicious.
Yes, I love copper in my mouth.
Coppery blood taste, yeah, gross, but I love it. Yeah, we went to go get brunch there again, and they're like, "Oh no, we quit doing that." We're like,
That's one thing about Port Jefferson on Long Island here, North Shore, for your listeners. They have, in a 1 mile radius, about 30 bars and clubs.
Billy's probably doesn't do brunch because they have to compete with Toast and all the other breakfast.
Toast
Well,
is in
Toast
town
is
now,
down the
yeah.
road.
Toast moved up the road.
Yeah.
Toast is
But
a
now
great
there's another
place.
spot in the old Toast.
"Nope, that's gone now too."
What is the Tiger
Revival,
Lily?
yeah, it's gone.
What about
gone?
Tiger
Yep.
Lily Cafe is really good over there.
Tiger Lily, I love.
There used to be a Gap down there.
Across the street from Tiger Lily
There was.
is a little metaphysical shop called Envision Crystal. They
Yes.
are phenomenal.
Yes.
They are wonderful people. And if you are into tarot and stuff like that, they're amazing psychics and they have a lot of stuff. It's a tiny store, but you'd be surprised what you
Very
could fit in
cute.
it.
There's all the shops down Port are great. Lots of crystal shops.
I knew
the
you're
plant
coming.
shops.
I knew you're coming with your tarot book today, so I wore my Saint Benedict charm to ward off any witchcraft evil.
In case I brought the evil spirits.
Yes, in case you brought anything here, but at least you're doing it responsibly. You're
Mm.
doing it responsibly.
Look, my mother still reads tarot to this day. I was born into it. I rejected it for most of my life. There's ways to do it respectfully, and
Right.
there's ways to be an asshole.
Right. Now, Kelpy, you are an atheist,
Yep,
but did you ever practice any kind of witchcraft?
I still do
But how can you be an atheist and practice witchcraft?
because I can do whatever I want.
Okay, she makes her own rules. Okay.
You know how many people ask me all the time, how are you not religious? You speak to dead people. Well, I'm not speaking to them from heaven.
Yeah.
Here's a question. I always see these psychics, the John Edwards, and all these people. And one question, I don't know why no one ever asks this question. The one question I would like them to ask, what's there to do over there?
Yeah,
What's there to do over
that's
there?
why eternity
So-
sounds horrible to me.
There is a psychic medium, Jay Lane. She's in Toronto. She kind of explained it once, where being dead means that you are like right on the other side of us, just on another plane.
God.
You're seen like a star, so you're shown from every part of the universe. You could shine, like a star in the sky. You could see it from wherever.
Right.
So it's kind of like how you are when you're dead. And I remember her saying, it's one of the most wonderful experiences. I have never met an unhappy ghost. Now,
Really, because they have to watch everybody poop.
Oh, my God.
yeah, but they get to do other stuff too. I mean, they don't have cell phones, but they have porn whenever they want.
Well,
Yeah.
there was a comedian who used to do a joke. He's talking to his mother through a psychic. And your mother said the shampoo is for your hair, or the
Conditioner.
The conditioner is for your hair. To knock it off.
That's interesting, though. No unhappy ghosts. There's got to be unhappy ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, I've encountered it, or unhappy messages. Look, not every message is for reconciliation or for peace,
So what's his name? I saw. I went with my old manager to see she's like, come here to see a psychic. This is a long time ago. I'm like, all right. And he walks up to me and he goes, somebody's saying something about, they were trying to explain who it was. I'm like, sounds like my grandfather. Yeah. And he said, don't buy a red car. And he walked away. I'm like, that's it? That's it? Tell my grandfather he's an asshole, all right? Don't buy. And you know what? I remembered it when I go car shopping. I won't buy a red car. It used to be that red cars cost more in insurance. I don't think that is.
I think so.
Because of the theft, right? Because
theft.
red cars are most likely to be stolen.
That,
Oh,
or
I thought it because it made you more aggressive.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah, yes.
You want to drive faster. I don't even know if that's still a thing, but it used to be red cars were more in insurance.
I remember that.
So my grandfather came back from the afterlife to say, "Don't buy a red car.
You drive too fast.
Don't buy a red car."
Look, they call them evidential mediums, evidential psychics, because anyone could say, "Hey, Chris, your dad's talking to you," but you have to be able to prove that it's them somehow. Jeffrey Wands was the one who broke me. Like, my mom had tried to get me into this stuff for years, and you don't listen to your parents.
Right.
Jeffrey came in to do the show, and even though I was a non-believer, I knew that it got ratings, so why not? And I knew Jeffrey from Walk, so come on in. So it was December 8th, which was the day John Lennon was shot.
Right.
So Jeffrey walked in, and I was playing Motley Crue's version of Helter Skelter. Now, 5 years before that, I got a John Lennon tattoo, and my tattoo artist goes, "Dude, the Beatles are so lame. If you love John Lennon so much, why don't you get him tattooed on your balls?" All right.
Oh my God.
So now,
oh my God.
I'm playing Helter Skelter. I say that was for John Lennon, blah, blah, blah. We lost him on this day. Jeffrey looks at me and he goes, "John Lennon says thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, Jeffrey, shut the fuck." Yeah, okay. John Lennon's in my studio. He's singing Imagine. I'm like, "What else does he have to say?" And I swear, he looked me dead in the eyes and he goes, "He says thank you for not getting his face tattooed on your private parts."
Wow.
My jaw hit the desk and I was like, "I will never doubt you again."
Wow. Oh boy.
There are still people that would call that a fluke. They would call that a coincidence. My father would be one of them. I mean, he read my book. He goes out to every mom and pop bookstore in Florida. They ask him, "Do you believe in this?" He goes, "Absolutely not. I think it's a ripoff."
Right.
So he's basically calling his own son a scam artist while simultaneously trying to get my book into all the stores down there. Some
Right.
people will believe, some won't. That's it.
Right.
Not tarot, but some people feel that psychics, when they work a room, it's really like a carnival trick. They're reading the room. There's like I did work at one psychic, and I saw him right before he went up. He was pacing back and forth, and he was talking to himself. I'm like, that looks just like a comedian who's going over a set list in his head. I'm sure they have to have an act as well. They whether they're legitimate or not, they have to have an act.
Well, you have go-to expressions. Like Jeffrey
Yes.
always says, "I'm not a doctor," because people will ask him all the time,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah,
Jeff, am I having
yeah.
a heart attack?"
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I mean, I'm sure if I look back at all of the readings I've done, I probably say a couple of the same things.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of your speech pattern, like everything else. You have favorite sayings. You have, go-to songs that you reference.
Right.
I just think that sometimes it's an impossible situation. Like if you're looking at somebody and their husband, who's not here anymore, was Michael, and you say, "Who's Michael?" Somebody looking goes, "Everybody's Michael."
Right.
Right.
It's not your fault that
It's
her
Mike
husband was
Island.
Michael.
This is
Right.
Mike Island. I know 7 and I'm dating 1.
Who is not Michael here? Who is not Michael?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow.
It's funny. It's like Anthony.
It's
Thousand
very
Anthony's.
common.
Yeah, 1,000 Anthony's. Have you seen any ghosts then?
You don't see him.
Oh, because I did, but
you
fine.
just-
All right, I saw a ghost.
You
I
saw a
mean-
ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's hard to even explain how it works. Like you just know things. One of my best friend's wife had passed away.
Okay.
And I'm in meditation and I'm having this full-blown conversation with her. So you're thinking, all right, this is in your own head. There's no way you're having a full-blown conversation with a dead person. And she's saying, you talk too quick. You have to let the message fester first. You get a little bit in your head and you blurt it out. It's not there yet. And in my meditation, she goes, "Look, what do you see?" And it was purple. It was a purple screen.
Right.
And she goes, "Wait, don't say it." Then she appears in a Snow White dress. She comes out of the purple screen in the Snow White dress. I mean, you're going to think I'm nuts, but... So she goes, "Okay, get out of meditation, call Chris."
Me?
Pick up... No, my buddy,
Oh, okay.
whose wife passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, "Chris,
I remember this call.
does Snow White, like everything else that we've gone through in the last 11 years together...
Right.
I said, "Does Snow White have any significance?" She goes, Yeah, Grace was trying on her mother's Snow White costume last night for Halloween. She wanted to know if it was big enough. She was big enough to fit in.
Oh.
So, did I see her? I mean, in my head.
Wow, so interesting. So I've seen a reported ghost that's in Kane, PA, like the white lady. Me and my friend saw her, and it was one of those things where I didn't have someone sitting next to me also like realizing that we were seeing something. There's no way I would have believed it. And then we found her, like we found the legend of her and stuff, like in Kane, PA. This
Man.
So, yeah.
I saw Bigfoot once, but
Yeah. I think you just had your shoes off.
no, that was at Parsnips in Ronkonkoma. This woman.
I dated her.
Bigfoot Sally.
Bigfoot. I'm a size 13. Oh, you know what? I just gave
My boyfriend Heelys.
I just gave Kelpy's boyfriend my Heelys. Don't ask me what made me order Heelys. I can't even tell you. I saw them 20 years ago. I thought they were cool. I'm like, I want a pair of Heelys. And I can adults have Heelys? And I said, screw it. I ordered the Heelys. I put them on. I had them on for maybe a minute. I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, they say you're supposed to hold on to your counter or something. I almost landed on the back of my head. I'm like, yep, goodbye Heelys. And I boxed them up, and I went to pick Kelpy up. I'm like, what size foot is Mike? And he's like 13. I'm like, here you go. Here's your Merry Christmas.
Meant to be, yeah. Meant to
Merry
be.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him wear a helmet when he does that. He does skateboard and stuff, so I think he could figure it out.
Yeah, but Heelys are a whole different thing.
Yeah.
I saw somebody do at an open mic, the Hamburger Club. I saw somebody doing it, was spinning around. I'm like, I always wanted those, and I ordered them right there.
Who was in Heelys at Hamburger Club?
I can't remember the person, but I went and ordered Heelys, and after about a minute, I said, yeah, no.
We can get you some old school roller skates.
So I just ordered a Slinky instead. I don't know. I was feeling nostalgic.
Do you have stairs at the new place?
No stairs.
What are you gonna do with this Slinky?
Oh shit! I didn't even get the bill yet. Oh man!
Oh my god!
Do you have stairs at your place? Can I come over with my Slinky?
You come on over. You're not gonna remember it, but
It walked downstairs and yeah, Slinky.
I'm pretty sure you were just singing Chili Willy the Penguin.
Oh, I thought he was going. Wow! You gonna get down with the
Eep,
sickness?
wah. Oh my goodness! So Brian.
This is so entertaining, isn't it, Tony?
I've seen Tony's soul leave his body like 5
It's
times.
floating above us.
God, this was a tough one for me to get through. I'm in an introverted mood today and a little banged up from last night, but I'm glad I had you in because you're very good at keeping
very
the.
It
interesting.
makes me feel phenomenal that you were at your best for my appearance on the show. You're like, let me just get so drunk and hungover that I can barely talk. What's up, Orlando? But
And all these questions I had written for you like a professional interviewer. I interview you. I just saw the sketch yesterday when Chris Farley interviewed Paul McCartney. So, Brian, you read tarot cards, yeah? You like it? Yeah.
that's awesome.
That's great, man. That's great. You still work at the Shark?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. You like it?
I do.
All right, that's all we have for today's episode. Once again, Rock and Soul Tarot. Brian Orlando, good effing dude, the host of 94.3 The Sharks morning show.
You forgot 5 minutes ago? We just told you. Like,
The
really?
live morning
Shit.
show.
Wait.
Chomp chomp.
No, I was there. Oh, God, let me have I need another bite of my. I need another bite of my Bucky peanut butter bar. God, my blood sugar's low.
I'm not actually friends with Chris. I'm just assigned to him.
Yeah, she makes sure I get my.
His aide.
Yes, she helps put my socks on. Oh God!
Admit it. He's the other part of the mascot team. You have to get his costume on him.
Next week,
What? No, what are we like a horse? We're 2 pieces.
if you guys tune in next week, I'll take my Adderall. I promise. But no, this is interesting. You know, it's. I'm very happy for you,
Listen,
Brian.
you're my brother, and I appreciate you taking
did
some time.
You did something. Look, I'm holding it like I'm a late night host, and no, there's no camera picking this up.
Well, it will be in a second. Just
Oh, well,
wait.
okay.
It's on delay.
Yeah.
Like this way.
Where you like your Bucky's puck was.
Rock and Soul Tarot.
Well, I got the picture up anyway.
Tony, you even have the specs right. Like I'm not even kidding. He is hands down the most professional producer I've ever seen.
Tony
is.
Walker, everybody.
And also, guys, if you want to tune in at 9 o'clock, an hour from now, we have Hershey and the Keys coming in.
Ooh.
And, maybe they...
Supposedly, Tom Arnold is their guest today.
Oh, didn't they have Tom Arnold on already?
No.
Wow.
All right. Wait, Tom Arnold's performing here soon, isn't he?
I think it's next week.
I'm seeing a connection.
Chris, are you honestly having memory issues or?
Oh, God. So on today's podcast, we have Brian Orlando. Brian, you got a new book. You got a new book. It's purple and it's smooth. I like to touch it. It's smooth.
Matt.
It's smooth, and I'm going to thumb through it. And
I gotta give Kelpy a copy.
Give Kelpy a copy. Does she have a copy?
I'm going to read it, actually. I'm
No,
very interested in it.
you can give her this copy.
No, you take that.
Can I?
copy.
Did you sign it for me?
I did not.
You sign it for me. You're my friend. You sign. We've been friends a long time.
Oh.
And you know what I was going to bring with me today? I should have brought.
Always prepared for class.
I was going to bring the key to Ronkonkoma that I was bringing.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, dude. Nobody talks about that town more than I do. They give him a key.
I got the first ever key to Ronkonkoma.
When we open parsnips after hours.
He lives on the border of Farmingville, for Christ's sakes. I was in the heart of Ronkonkoma.
And the Chamber of Commerce presented me with the first ever key to Ronkonkoma.
He's the lady of the
And
lake.
he found out. He's like, "What the fuck? They never gave me a key." Brian Orlando deserves a key.
Yes.
You know who got the second key was Danielle Campbell from News 12.
She did a lot for Ronkonkoma, or at least I can.
She's not from
understand that.
Ronkonkoma, but she used to vacation in Ronkonkoma. Her grandfather had a bungalow. Her grandfather had a bungalow in Ronkonkoma.
You know, for a minute I thought that was a good choice, Chris. Do you want to see me enraged as I leave here tonight?
Brian Orlando.
I'm trying to write in your book. And I'm
Okay.
like,
Oh, jeez.
Dear Chris.
Right, dear Chris. Fuck you and your key.
Fuck you. You won't remember this anyways.
Bend over and stick your key to Ronkonkoma in your ass.
I'm like, dear Chris, you are a true brother, and now it's like taking a turn for the worse.
Oh, no.
Can I do a shameless plug?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, October 3rd at Squarehead Brewery, we're doing a Mean Girls Day open mic. It's going to be all pink, and we are raising funds for the West Islip Breast Cancer Coalition for the entire month.
Nice, Kelp. Why do you call it Mean Girls?
It's Mean Girls Day because it's October 3rd. That's Mean Girls Day.
Is that Mean Girls Day?
Like the movie. It's like it's October 3rd.
Oh, it's ironic that's Diane's birthday, who I married a mean girl.
It's a bit from Mean Girls.
Oh, God almighty. She got into a fight with an old woman from our complex today. Because
Well, that lady's a bitch.
she put up bird feeder. She called the Department of Health on us because Diane put up a bird feeder, and she thinks the bird feeder is going to attract deer, which brings diseases and ticks. And she said to the lady, "Get a life." Anyway, this was a fun episode.
I had a good time. Thanks for
Went
having me.
fast.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it today.
You're Joaquin Phoenixing it today.
I'm so glad you were here for this one because you kept the energy going because you are not the colored guy. You are the other guy.
the glitter guy.
You're the glitter guy.
the sparkle.
All right. Tony, thanks again for everything you do.
Thank you, pal.
Love you, buddy. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay tuned. In less than an hour, we have the Hershey and the Keek Show. Thanks for joining me, Kelpy.
Thanks for having me.
And Brian, I love you, brother. Let's go, Rangers. I hope we have a good season. We'll see.
I'll take one round in the playoffs. Just extend my hockey season, please.
Rock and Soul Tarot. This has been the Psychology of Fuckery. And I don't know if I want to keep that name. I think I do. It's been 6 episodes. We might change Fuckery to
Change it to
Fudgery.
Mystic
I don't know.
Spiral.
Tony, keep it, Fuckery?
Keep it.
Keep it. All right. Thanks, guys. Peace out. Peace and love and Adderall.